Recording in progress.
So, Satnam, everyone. It's Candace from Soulfire Social. Honored to have you here today as we start another beautiful week together. Let's just go right into closing our eyes. Hands come into Gyan Mudra in our receptive posture. Thumb and index are touching. And really feel that pressure point. The other three fingers are together. The arms are straight. Wiggle as you need to kind of get into your beautiful yogic posture. Feel the connection of the sitting bones down, the root down. Feel the pull of gravity connecting you to the earth. And slowly bring your awareness from the root up through the sacral chakra, into the navel, into the heart space, conscious of the energy emanating from those central centers, forward, back, sides, coming into the heart of compassion, where that me of the instinctual down here, the lower triangles, the me shifts into we, into the higher levels, and begins the upper triangle from the throat, bringing the eye focus to the third eye. Just gently gazing. Keep the face super soft. And then gently rolling the eyes towards the crown. So if you could see the upper chakras above the head, connecting and acknowledging, and you're always connected, but acknowledging the connection up to that source, the knowing, that one, the infinity in me. As we continue through this book, really working with our breath and our movement and our meditation to remove the sense of separation, God above, God in me, Guru above, Guru in me. And our ability, when we have this connection, to face the challenges of the modern day. Strong in spirit, strong in mind, strong in body. Bring your attention to your breath. Filling yourself up deeply with fresh prana. Releasing stale energy, any internal stress or turmoil you're carrying with you. Maybe focus on that area around the diaphragm and solar plexus. So many of us get our feeling sensations there. Making sure you're in a place of peace through the heart space, or trying to come into a space of peace. Tapping into that sensation and emotion as we breathe in and out. Keeping the eyes closed, I invite you to bring the hands out in front and rub them vigorously, creating warmth, creating heat. And bring that heat, prayer, to the sternum at the heart space, connecting and really feeling that connection, because I want you to feel the vibration. You're connecting your hands to your heart, but you're projecting the vibration with the fingers out. So those fingers should tilt out 60 degrees. That's really your posture. The shoulders should be relaxed because you're vibrating this out. This isn't just for you to tune in. You're tuning in to the universe. We're tuning in to each other. We're sharing our vibration as we chant the Adi mantra to connect more deeply, and the Mangala charm to surround ourselves and each other. This practice with a protective light. So let's take the deep inhale in through the nose. Eye focus, third eye. Big cleansing sigh out. Let's do that one more time. That feels really good this morning. In and out. Let's inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Inhale and hold. Projecting your vibration out to infinity. Release the breath. And I just wanted to give you a little tip. I've been thinking about giving you this tip for a while now. When we're tuning in with our Om Namo, you might find I'm able to keep the chant very long. And the Om, the minute you Om, bring it deep, Om, you bring your tongue to the roof of the mouth. It holds on, allows you so much more spaciousness, but it also, bringing the tongue up, brings the vibration from the pituitary through the navel cavity, so you vibrate more. It gives you a longer opportunity to chant, but it also lifts the vibration into the brain. So let's just try one more time and give it that deep Om. You want it to be strong in the beginning, but lock it in and feel the sensation. Let's just try one more time. Inhale. Om. Let's do two more. Inhale and hold that breath. And this time focus on the vibration you created at the third eye all through the face. It makes a big difference. And so try that the next time we tune in as well. Releasing down, beautiful. We're doing 2 Kriyas today. The first one is building strength and vigor, but we're going to do 2 warm-ups because it takes us right into a bow pose, and I know I'm not quite ready to do an extended long bow pose. So let's go ahead and come right on over into a cat-cow, and we're just going to wake up the spine a little bit. And I invite you to do a traditional cat cow or a variation. I just love that variation where when we do, we're opened up here, then when we inhale, our nose comes to our chest. We really, the pelvis is the first to shift in, the navel comes up towards the spine, and then we pull back. And that's a really nice movement down, dropping the forehead to touch the ground so you get to stretch through the arms, through the lower back. We drop, we connect, and then we come back up here, and then we curve. Next, we're going to shift that breath. When we're down on the ground, drop the forehead. We're going to inhale up into that cow. We are going to exhale into the cat. And pull back for the full release of breath. Inhaling up to cow. Exhaling into cat. And flowing back. You take your time. We're going to have several minutes of this, and really take the first minute, focus on your body. Where do you need to move? If you need to wiggle your butt a little bit, get in there. And then we're going to focus on our energy, waking up the energy. But let's take the first minute, just tap into your own body, physical being. Allowing yourself to feel the expansion of prana through the back body, through the belly. Feel it all. 3 big breaths in and out the nose, your speed. Start to rise up onto the knees. And bring yourself into a posture where you're on your knees and we rise up. We're going to open up to this day, gentle bend in the back. And then we release, we exhale, we bend from the waist. The hands touch, the forehead drops. The butt does not come back down on this one. It's an inhale up, open. Exhale, bend from the waist. Hands drop, head drops down. Find your own pace. It's a meditation, this beautiful body and breath. Bring them together. Up with joy, exhale down with gratitude. Up together. Next one, stay up, reach up. You can exhale the breath. Then let's go ahead and inhale together, reaching towards infinity. Squeezing Mula Bandha, anus, sex organs, pull it all up and in. Navel back towards the spine, igniting the Kundalini. Rising up. Directing the energy up. And make sure the Jalandhara Bandha is engaged so it's the crown reaching up, not the chin. You want the flow of energy to ignite the third eye at the base of the skull and then rise up to the crown and out. As we release, lock and breath, bow forward again. This time, hands drop. Head drops, buttocks drop. Bring the hands around to touch the soles of the feet and just release. Deep inhale in through the nose, focus on the third eye. That connection, big sigh out. One more deep inhale, focus third eye, connection, gratitude. Beautiful. Go ahead and stretch out onto the belly. Oh, I'm gonna knock over my bowls here. I think I might have to pull this up a little here. Okay. Otherwise, we might have some exciting bowl sounds with my feet. Okay, now, first posture is the hardest one. All right, and it's extended. We're coming up into a bow pose. So if we can, we're grasping onto the outside of the feet. Find your posture. Your knees can be separated about hip width. And so we're here. If my chin is touching the earth, And then inhaling up, opening up through the heart. Make sure your shoulders are in good posture here. My feet are rising up. My gaze is across the room through the third eye. Then I'm releasing down, letting go of the posture, but holding on to the feet still, dropping, touching the chin. If that's too much for your cervical spine, drop the forehead. Find which one of those makes you feel better about your neck, okay? And then inhale up. And really pushing the soles of the feet towards the sky, opening up. If this posture is not available to you, you can do 1 foot at a time or even do a skydiver where we drop down, forehead or chin, and then we elevate up. Down. We are going to be here for a long time. Okay, so if, say halfway through, I'll let you know when it's halfway through, you need a break and you want to push into child's pose, please do that. Give your lower back the rest that it needs, or just take a moment in kind of a shavasana on your belly. Okay, here we go. Let's begin. Inhaling up, exhaling down, Satnam. Mind wanders, use your mantra. Satnam or I am. What's your answer today? Halfway through. You may want to increase the speed a little bit in the last 2 minutes, or just keep it slow and gentle. This is a kriya for building strength and vigor. Sometimes we know slower is better. But if you have energy to expel and it feels great, do that. About 1 more minute. Make sure your faces are soft. Eye focus stays on the third eye. Breathe. Maybe try and come up and open up a little more, the last few. And drop down. And then we're gonna come up together with an inhale. 1, 2, 3, inhale up. Perfect your posture, squeeze Mula Bandha, hold the breath. Eye focus, third eye, really trying to open through the heart space, elevate the feet. Release, push back into a child's pose. Let that lower back release. Arms can be forward or back, whatever feels good. Knees can be apart. That helps to release that lower back a little more. I like the hands on the back soles of the feet, forehead down, dropping through the open knees. And we simply bring our attention to the breath. Keeping the focus on the third eye, connected to the earth. Big inhale through the nose. Hold it at the top and take that extra sip through rounded lips. Expanding through the back body, letting those angel wings unfurl, so expanded with fresh prana. Release with a sigh. One more deep inhale through the nose, pull it all the way, belly, chest, back of the heart space. Hold it, extra sip, rounded lips. Feel the expansion, pranic body and physical body. Sigh and release. Next inhale, slowly come up and roll over onto the back. Legs are out straight, palms are down by the buttocks. And we just slowly start alternate leg lifts. Inhale up, exhale down. Head stays down on the earth. breath is in and out the nose. It's strong. Start off slow and we'll speed it up in about 30 seconds. Not super slow, but it doesn't have to be. Oops. If your lower back is sore, put your hands under your buttocks. You can always protect the lower back by shifting the hands underneath the buttocks, giving them a little lift. Find what works for you today. Start to speed up those kicks. 1 more minute. Inhale, bring both legs up, straight. Release the breath, keep the feet up. And now inhale. Hold the breath, squeeze the Mula Bandha, really direct the feet up towards the heavens, visualizing that energy coming up all 26 vertebrae. Through the spinal column this time, just really twirling up, igniting the energy and the flow from that root to the base of the skull, third eye, crown. We release the breath and the lock slowly. Let the legs drop, control. Use your strong navel. Lie flat for a moment. You can let the feet splay. Energy from the navel and the sacrum, the lower triangle. Let it spread down, toes, let it flow up. And then to help that process, inhale, bring the knees into the chest and start to rock up and down. Shifting the energy you created through the body and coming up into an easy pose. Okay. There's 2 different postures here. I want to make sure we're doing the right one next. We interlace our hands here behind our backs. Okay? And so we're going to inhale and we're going to hold the breath. And it invites us to hold the breath, and however many times between 8 and 16 that you can go forward and drop your head. If you need a bolster or blanket, that's fine too, if it can't come all the way down. But if you can connect, that would be great. But our arms come up as high as we can. So I'm just going to use my little bolster right here. My hands are interlaced in a Venus lock, left thumb over right for women, men it's the opposite. So I'm going to inhale. I focus third eye. I'm coming down and up. When I come down, my arms are coming up as much as I can. And I hold the breath. And I try 8 to 16 times. If you can't get 8, that's okay. You know, I don't want you to like throw yourself out of whack, but anywhere between 8 and 16, we've got a minute and a half of this. So let me just get us all started at the same time. Okay, we'll start in 10 seconds. So find your posture, get your shoulders ready and in alignment. Okay, eye focus, third eye. Let's inhale and begin your own pace. When you do breathe, sit up, take that breath, and then begin again. No judgment on your number either. Stay neutral, do what you can do. Get your breath, come back to it. Physical and mental. Finish the one you're on and do one more, and then just sit up straight with your hands in Gyan Mudra. Keep that energy in. When you do stop, keep those eyes closed, that focus on the third eye, and just sit with that energy. Catch your breath. Tap into your heart. How do you feel today? It's the leading emotion in your being. Is it a positive one? Tune in to the vibration of the key emotion that you're feeling. Can you elevate it? Can you release something so that you can shift it? Let's take a deep inhale in through the nose. Hold it. Eye focus, third eye. Extra sip, rounded lips. Hold it. Release what doesn't serve or lowers your vibration. Inhale. nose. Extra sip through rounded lips. And release. The next posture, I'm going to really give you the option here of what to do. It invites us to come into a wheel and do alternate leg lifts. I know that's not where I am today, so I'm going to be doing a back platform. So I'm going to turn my hands out. I'm going to come in, actually I'm going to keep them in, excuse me. I'm going to come into this posture because this feels strong for me, and I'm going to be doing my leg lifts from here, okay? We can also, if you're just more comfortable with pushing up here, you can also do your leg lifts from here, okay? That's another option. Or feel free to come into the wheel, and in your wheel, we're there for 2 minutes. You can also alternate. I don't want to deter anyone from doing that. That is a great practice, but I'll let you decide what you would like to do this morning. All right, let us continue. We've got 2 minutes. All right. I'm going to get you a little different music for this one, everybody. Okay, 2 minutes. I'm going to come here. I'm going to come into this platform and alternate. Find your variation. Beautiful. This is one where if you have neck issues, you might need to keep the head forward so it doesn't put too much pressure on the cervical spine. Just watch that. Building strength and vigor. Satnam, Sitaram, use your meditation mantras and your breath. Doing what's best for your body. Last 15 seconds. Both feet down, perfect your posture. Then take the left leg, raise it up as you inhale. Squeeze a little bandha, direct the energy, hold as steady as you can. Gazing third eye, navel to the spine. Slow release foot. Lock, come back sitting, easy pose. Bring the energy with you. Hands in Gyan Mudra. Yes. The quote for this Kriya is beautiful. It says, when the spirit flows, it will wash away your weaknesses. As long as you have weakness in mind, body, and spirit, you aren't in full flow. And so as we build this strength and vigor of mind, body, and spirit, we tap into it to wash away those weaknesses. Anything that's keeping us from being at our highest and most full potential. Nice long deep inhale through the nose. An extra sip, rounded lips. Big sigh. And before we do this one, think of, is there any weakness you really want to release? A weakness that you know of? If not, that's awesome. You can just breathe in light. And if there's a weakness you want to let go of, let's tap into it. Let's breathe into it. Deep inhale through the nose. Ignite it with that rounded lip breath. Bring it to the third eye. Acknowledge it. And then as if we can just release, big sigh. Ah. What do you want to replace? Put in the place of that weakness. Think about that for a moment as you meditate on the third eye. What would you like to invite in its place? Manifesting something beautiful in that spot to keep the spirit flowing. Identify where that might lie in your energetic system, and then let's breathe into it through the nose. Ignite it with the breath through rounded lips. And let's really let it manifest with a big sigh. Ah, beautiful. Hands come up, interlaced on the top of your head. The fingers are interlocked, okay? So interlocked, not interlaced. And it doesn't say Venus lock. Now, this is going to be interesting. So what we do is we're here and we make like a slow twist left and then right, but we're going really slow and we start to shift about an inch at a time down as we twist. So we're coming down, we're shifting, we're moving inch by inch, and then we drop the forehead, right? So you're going to drop that forehead wherever, as far as it will go. When it comes to the center, allow the connection here and then start to slowly move it back up, inch by inch. Okay? Okay, perfect. Let's do that. Fine again, it's such a beautiful way to meditate. Okay. Hands interlaced, top of the head. Begin your twist and your inching down. Beautiful. Stop at the top and stop at the bottom. Have that moment of peace. Begin again. Slow. eye. Next time you come up, stay there with the hands open hands on the head and the elbows pushed back and open. Tune into your spirit flowing. Open at the heart. Focus at the third eye. Your energy, strength, and vigor. This time, just one really beautiful long inhale through the nose. Hold it and squeeze the Mula Bandha. Directing the energy up to the upper triangle. Clearing that space in the arc line, nipple to nipple, ear to ear for women, men. You're just that ear to ear, not just, but clearing that ear to ear. Nucleus of your auric field. Release the hands and the breath and allow the hands to really just kind of sweep out and down so the fingertips can touch the earth. You can reach your crown up towards infinity, towards the heavens, grounding with the fingers but reaching up. Flip the palms facing up. And let's inhale slowly, sweeping the aura up. So we can touch a prayer above the crown. And as we release gently through the nose, bring that prayer down through the chakras. Pulling that energy in, crown, third eye, throat, heart, and even further down through the navel, the sacral chakra and the root. Bring the hands into the lap and just breathe normally. 30 seconds of your own integration. As you sit in this posture before we transition to the next Kriya, which is entitled A Very Subtle Exercise. It helps to get through the root of subconscious depression to help us get into flow. Taking in this quote, life starts from the day when you realize who you are. From that day forward, you want to build who you should be. When you have built to the extent that you are who you should be, from then onward, you have the right to overflow. Let's take that. We've been talking a lot about prosperity, coming into our truth, coming into our heart, our joy, our happiness. We have the right to overflow with all of those riches, to share. First, there has to be a glass, this vessel. Second, it has to be filled. Third, we are able to overflow. taking that into your consciousness and subconsciousness, I invite you to lay back on your mat, onto your back, and we're going to start. This is going to be an interesting one, folks, I can tell you. Just lay back for a moment. I've got some good music for us here. We are going to have our hands down by the thighs, or you may need to put your hands under your buttocks. I know I do. I'm feeling a little weak in the lower back today, so I'm even going to start with that. The head is down, the left leg comes up 60 degrees, and we are just going to start shaking it as much as you can. You've got 3 minutes, so find it. Yeah, exactly. You are totally reorganizing and stimulating every gland in the body. Go for it. Every other part of your being is completely relaxed. Right leg, arms, face. Shake out that leg. I love that it's a very subtle exercise. This is like a very basic set. It's not so basic. Breathe and shake. Yes, keep going. Halfway. Thigh to toe. That positive mind. Shake, 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 shake. 40 seconds. Inhale, straighten it out, that's 60 degrees, point out, squeeze mula bandha, energy up, working on affecting the subconscious. Release, ah, goodness. Let that, feel the difference between that left and right leg, come into awareness on that. Take a moment. Take a moment. Okay. Now, before we begin, we are going to be bringing the right leg up, same way, but you have to keep it straight. And it says mentally prepare yourself. You have got to shake it harder than the left. Harder, more vigorously. We've got to really go for it here. Okay. Okay, hold on one moment. Okay. Let us raise up. And legs straight, shake it hard. Shake it hard, 3 minutes. Breathe and shake. Back into it, come on. We want to overflow. Oh, you're doing so good. So good. Halfway there. Use your breath. Use your navel. Use your spiritual warrior essence and get in it. Whew. It's not easy. Master times, if you're joining the recording, remember, you can always, always take a break and come back. Okay, get close. Shake, 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 shake. Woo, 30 seconds. We can do hard things. We can do it. Inhale. Straighten that leg. Oh my goodness, everybody. Squeeze more lavanda. Oh, let it go. Oh, you just lay there with that very subtle exercise. Now, I'd love to tell you that we're done with that exercise. Let's think about it like we were building the vessel and we were filling it up, and now we're going to overflow. So, take a moment, really recharge your batteries with your breath. Think of that prana, that life force energy. It's like you're plugging in. You're the new form Tesla, and this is your recharge, that breath. Tap into it. Fill up. Come into neutral mind first, like, oh yeah, I mean, I can do this. With a little positive mind in there, like, I'm gonna get through this no matter what. And I promise this is the last super physical thing you're gonna do today. So it's worth it, it's worth it. All right, Take a couple more breaths. I'm going to get us the exact time on this clock. Okay. We are going to, in a moment, raise both legs up, and they're going, let me just see if they're together. Both legs are up 60 degrees. Okay, so if you want, put your hands behind your buttocks. And get ready, legs will stay straight. Eye focus, third eye. Shake, 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 shake. Okay. As you're doing this, if you get a little tired, raise them up a little. You can lower them a little. Just keep shaking. Ooh, yeah. Overflow. Smile, let your body know you love it. Give you some extra power. Shake them together, shake them separate, do whatever. But shake. Soften our arm, find your truth. You need a break, take a break. Find your power and come back. No shame. So close, so close. 20 seconds. Inhale, reach those legs out straight. Squeeze and hold. Squeeze and hold. Breath, lock. Oh, do the best you can. Slow release down when you need. Oh. Oh. How about we lay down and overflow? Breathe. Tune in. Beating heart. A lot of energy. Take a full minute here, just be with that vibration. And as you're lying there, we're going to be coming into our next posture in our easy pose, but I just want you to take this in. We're going to be doing an exercise. We're going to be listening to 3 versions of a song, and the song is called You Are My Lover, Lord. You are my love, my soul. And I want you to take in to that, you are my love, what it means for you, Lord, infinite God, Goddess, source. It's that connection, that sharing of love, awareness, compassion, energy in your being. That connection, that is what we love, what makes us so full. And then the connection to one another. So I invite you to bring your knees to your chest. On an inhale, rock from side to side. Allow yourself to shift the energy, release the back, and then slowly make your way up into a seated posture. Take your time, bring all the energy up, and find a bolster if you need one, because this is really our meditation. And what's going to happen, we're sitting here, we're straight, our arms are going to come up 60 degrees. We're going to be shaking through the hands from the wrists, back and forth and around. The arms stay straight. We breathe. The elbows stay straight. We close our eyes. And the thing is here, what we're going to be doing, you're concentrating on the pineal gland. The pineal gland is at the center of the brain. So if you think base of the spine activates, it goes up through the pineal gland to the third eye, the pituitary. So we're focusing, taking our gaze from the third eye point inward into the center of the brain, concentrating on an activation of the pineal gland. Okay? Listening to these different versions as we shake our hands, raise them up. I focus pineal, find your breath.
I love you, Lord, for you have delivered me. I love you, Lord, for you have delivered my soul from my feet from stumbling. I will in the land of the living, my soul from my feet from stumbling. I will in the land of the living. I love you, Lord. You have delivered me. I love you, Lord. You have delivered my soul from my feet from stumbling. I will in the land of the living, my soul from my feet from stumbling. I will in the land of the living.
We're here for a while, so if it gets hard, you need to bring your elbows down for a moment. Just try and keep shaking. Come out when you can.
I will bless you, Lord, for you heard my cry. I reached out my hand and you saved my life. I will bless you, Lord, for you heard my plea. And the God of heaven turned his ear to me. I will bless you, Lord, for unending love, for your grace from stumbling, I will walk in the land of the living. My soul from my feet from stumbling, I will
Face gentle.
in the land
Pineal.
of the living.
Keep your focus center of the brain. Keep going, transitioning into another version. Can find the full original, but give you a little more energy here. Keep moving. Listen to these songs, these words trigger you. Tune into that. Bring in your meaning. I am trying to stay as authentic to this teaching because I know some of these things triggered me and it helped me to find interesting things inside. Keep going. 2 more minutes. You got this. We've got this. We can do hard things together. Tap into the beautiful energy of everyone on this call, in this room. We are supported above as well. Tap into that energy. Flap from those wrists if you can. Get that movement back and forth on some of these. Like you're flapping your hands. Less than a minute. Try to perfect it. Get the arms straight. Sit in your yoga posture and go. Reach out, squeeze the mulabandha. Focus on the pineal gland. Bring that energy right up to the center of the brain. When you have to release, let the arms sweep down, and then bring them right into your lap. Right into your lap. And now, with your focus on the pineal gland, as if you could bring the words from the song into the pineal gland, as if they could vibrate in. That's what we do. This is the closest version of the original that I have.
You are my lover, Lord. Yes, you are my lover, Lord. You are my lover, Lord, and you are my only friend. You are my mother and my father, and you are my sister and my brother. You are always right beside me to teach me and to guide me. You never leave me alone, no matter where I may roam. You don't care if I'm right or wrong, for to you, Lord, I belong. You are my lover, Lord. Yes, you are my lover, Lord. You are my lover, Lord, and you are my only friend. You are my mother and my father, and you are my sister and my brother. You are always right beside me to teach me and to guide me. You never leave me alone, no matter where I may roam.
Just holding the breath, tension on the pineal, bring it out, third eye, and beyond to the infinite, connecting, releasing the breath. Allow yourself to bring your hands out again to the sides, palms facing up. And take a nice inhale, sweeping through the auric field, and allowing yourself to connect the palms above the crown. Releasing, bringing the energy down to your heart space. Connecting at the heart center. Allowing yourself to feel the roots spreading out from the root chakra, grounding us into this space, into this posture. Our heart, our truth, connecting with the vessel, connecting with the energy, coming into a space where we can allow that to overflow, to elevate the vibrations of those around us. We'll close with 3 times Satnam. Take a deep inhale to begin. Bow down, giving thanks to Mother Earth and Father Sky. Connect the third eye. Allow yourself to release to the earth in gratitude. And as we rise up slowly, coming into this space, hands on the knees. Then palms back to the heart. Satnam. Satnam. Okay. Satnam, everyone.